I was able to get across the street. I just want to take a closer look at the cars waiting for gas. As you can see, there's no price at the USA on Route 112 in Medford. You see, it's a pretty long line just for people with the gas cans. And now I'm gonna walk down the street and see how far this line goes. A couple hours ago I was walking down here and it was pretty long then, so I'm not sure, you know, something tells me it's gonna be a bit longer now. This is the, I mean, hey, people waving, people being very friendly, but we'll see how long that lasts though. I don't know, I'm very skeptical. People are, you know, I think another couple of days of this, there's not going to be as much civility. If I'm out here with my camcorder, people are going to be out wanting to beat me up, but I guess we'll see. Again, I want to be, you know, people are waving, hello. People are being very funny. Ma'am? Hi, I'm recording I have a blog. I'm recording the gas lines. How do you feel about it?
Well, you have to wait in line. This isn't even my car, it's my son's car.
I know. My brother works in Deer Park. He might not be able to go to work. He only has like a quarter of a tank left, and this is the only gas station in the immediate area that has gas.
And the Hess on the expressway?
The Hess on the expressway.
But that line's even longer.
It's a crapshoot because you could wait and then you go there and they may not have it.
Are they going to run out soon?
Yeah, they go on, and you're the people online with the gas cans as well.
Yeah.
So I'm recording this for my blog.
Oh, okay.
Did your electric or cable go out during the hurricane season?
No, I was lucky. I did lose cable for 3 days. That was it.
Yeah, we lost cable too, but you know, we're lucky we had hot showers and stuff like that.
Yeah, we had that, but I'm going to move up.
Anyway, I'll let you get back. Thank you very much. Okay, that was nice. Very nice lady wanting to talk and everything. She walks my. Hey, how's it going? I want to talk to her, but she's talking to somebody on the phone. It probably wouldn't be, you know. I'll keep going. It's very impromptu. I wasn't gonna do this today, but yeah, another person's waving. Hi, how's it going? You know, people are talking on their phones and stuff like that. I'm surprised how friendly people are. Again, you know, a few days that could well change. They're saying that in a few days it should be back to normal, but I'm very skeptical about it. Well, I'm going down 112 right now. In the distance you could see the Gulf station. They do not have gas at the moment. Like the lady told me, there's a Hess station on Route 63 that also has gas, but again, like I was just telling her, it's a crapshoot. You don't know if, you know, you can wait in line, you don't know if by the time you get there, there's still gonna be gas, you know. I know if I waited in line for hours and, so, you know, I had a car, I waited in line for gas, and someone told, you know, I finally got to the front of the line, someone said, there's no gas, I'd be having very negative emotions. That's what I would say. I'd be feeling very negative about all of that. Hi, ma'am. Yeah, she didn't seem, you know, again, I'm very bashful, you know. Again, it's very impromptu. I mean, I was just gonna look, but I figured I had my PlayStation Vita, which has a nifty camcorder feature, so I'm just walking around seeing how long this line extends, and hopefully I'll be able to post it online later. I'm very excited because I've been blogging for a long time. This could be my first video post. I know I usually type, but today I'm doing a video post. Hi ma'am, how are you?
Doing okay.
Good. How you coping with the shortages.
We're coping. We need gas to go to work.
We need gas to go to work. We
Yeah, I
worked
understand.
last week, all week.
My
so-
family's in the same boat. My
Yeah?
brother's running low on
Wow.
gas, and he might have to call out. You know, it's. But yeah, I guess for now you're
But
coping.
most of the stations around here, they closed.
Yeah,
This is
I-
the only one that's open.
This the only one. I believe the Hess on exit 63 is
Yeah.
open,
Is
but
it? Yeah.
but yeah, it's like I was saying. I don't drive, but I you know, a lot of people do. Obviously,
Well, you take the bus.
I take the
Oh,
bus. I
you're
walk.
lucky.
Well, yeah, I'm lucky, but on the other hand, it's everyone drives, so it's like it's a hardship, but
It is.
It affects everybody in different ways.
yeah,
It does.
it does. Yeah, and you need
have a good day.
you need a vehicle to survive.
Oh yeah. Oh
yeah,
yes.
yeah. All right, ma'am.
And
So
an
thank-
R20.
take it easy. Have a good day. Alright, so a lot of nice folks. We're gonna continue here. No, the line's moving along, so may not have as much opportunity to stop and talk to people. But so far, people have been very nice and friendly. Hello, how are you? Hey, I know you.
Yep.
How you been?
All right.
I knew you from the liquor store.
That's correct.
I'm doing some interviews, but have a nice day, okay?
You too.
Thanks. I know that guy. I was a manager at a liquor store, and he was always very nice, and he's waiting in line too. But yeah, the line's moving right now, which isn't very good for me. You know, I was starting to get kicked out of talking to people and asking them what they're. But it's coming to a stop again, so I guess I will continue. More than anything else, I'm just curious to see where this rabbit hole goes. But yeah, the whole point of my blog is this is going to be our future. And I'm, you know, from what I've read, I've become geared to that, you know, in a psychological sense, if nothing else. But I don't think a lot of people are. Ooh, we got a lot of people aren't prepared for it. You know, for now, most people seem to be taking it in stride for the most part. But once this becomes a permanent part of our living arrangement, I think that might be likely to change, but who knows? I could be wrong. I know that a lot of the, I'll try to walk. I know a lot of the southern United States, they've had a lot of these problems in recent years, mainly Hurricane Katrina back in '05. You know, it hit refineries pretty hard, and just like in that area, they've had gas shortages, and you know, we're facing the same conditions at this moment. And they say that in terms of these superstorms, what used to be an event that occurred every 100 years could be every, you know, year, couple years, 5 years. In any case, it's going to be a lot more frequent than it has been up to this point. And with the declining resources and the increasing poverty of this nation, there may come a point where we're not going to be able to lift ourselves up off the mat anymore. Alright, so right now we're at the Ohio and Waverly, and the line continues. I was here a couple hours ago, and no doubt it was shorter then. It's longer now, obviously. But yeah, this is, you know, it affects everybody. I mean, what? I'm sorry, man, what's that?
I'm not interested in being on camera.
I'm not, no, I would.
Yes, you are. You have to go on the camera, and I don't appreciate that. Now, if I call 911, there'll be the problem. I don't
Well,
want-
911 has a lot in their hands.
don't
I
want
doubt
to be
someone
on
will.
the camera.
You won't be on the camera, I promise you.
You shouldn't be doing that.
I'm just a blogger.
Yeah, but I don't want to be on your camera.
I'm walking away. Please don't worry about it. Oh, jeez. People like that, they flatter themselves. I don't think, I don't think too many people are gearing up to see someone like that on their camera. Damn, man. Well, like I said, I should have been ready for that. But like I said, she could call 911 if she likes. I think, they have, someone walking around with their I think that's the least of their problems. And in any event, I have a right to be out here. But moving on. Wow. I'm going to cross the street. It actually seems to be winding down right now. Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of people who just, they see the futility of waiting on this line, and they're turning around and heading back home. It's 10 minutes. That's pretty good. I think I'm gonna end it here. In any case, I guess at the same time, I do have to appreciate that not everyone wants to be on camera. I wasn't trying to, be on camera. I wasn't trying to get anybody on camera who didn't want to be, but I just think tempers are very, very frayed right now, and it was an unfortunate occurrence. But in any event, I'm probably just gonna head home. I just wanted to be the man on the street for one day. I figured I had my camcorder out, talk to some people, and but the line's continuing to form. But yeah, I guess I'll head home now. This is Jeff, your friendly pedestrian neighborhood vlogger, signing off.